Bestie, how many times today did you say something unkind about yourself in your own head? Day work. What's up, witch? Today is February 6th, and today's word is story. Not the kind in books, not the kind in movies, the kind you tell yourself about who you are. Because whether we realize it or not, we are narrating our lives all day long. And some of those stories are not kind. February is still winter. The world is quieter, slower, and quiet has a way of turning the volume up on our thoughts, which means this is the time of year when a lot of people start telling themselves stories like, I should be further along, I should have figured this out by now, I wasted too much time, and those stories stick. Most of the pain people carry isn't from what happened, it's from the story they told themselves about what happened. Not I failed, but I'm a failure. Not that relationship ended, but I'm unlovable. Not that season was hard, but my life is ruined. And when you repeat a story long enough, it starts to feel like truth. Which is wild because some of the stories we tell ourselves are about as accurate as a weather forecast made by a raccoon with a dartboard. And yet we believe them like gospel. Thoughts are not facts. Stories are not destiny. And the voice in your head is often just an echo of something you heard a long time ago. A teacher, a parent, a stranger, a bad day. A moment that froze in time and kept talking long after it should have stopped. In magic, words matter. Intent matters. Repetition matters. Because repetition is how spells are cast. And if you repeat, I'm not good enough 100 times, that is a spell. Not just one that serves you. Think about how you would speak to someone you love who made a mistake. Would you call them useless, hopeless, a lost cause? Of course not. You would say, you're human, you're learning, you'll figure it out. And yet we deny ourselves the same kindness. Some of us would defend a stranger in the grocery store faster than we defend ourselves in our own thoughts, which is honestly a little suspicious. Your mind is not trying to hurt you, it's trying to protect you. But sometimes it protects you using outdated maps. Maps from a version of you who didn't know what you know now. So today's ritual is simple. When you catch yourself telling a harsh story about yourself, pause and ask one question. Is this true? Or is this just a story I learned to repeat? You don't have to fix it. You don't have to force positivity. Just interrupt the spell. Because awareness breaks repetition. And broken repetition loosens old stories. I'm not my worst story. I choose stories to help me grow, not ones that keep me small. You are still writing your story. Not finished, not decided, not sealed, still unfolding. And that means anything can still change. All right, messy besties, if you made it all the way here, drop the word story in the comments. It tells me you stayed for all the magic. If you have anything you need to say, put it with it. Don't hold back. Don't hold it in. Don't let it fester. Share what's on your heart. Sharing it helps you, and that too is a part of what rewriting our stories is about. If you need to summon me before tomorrow, you can find me on Facebook at the Carnivore Witch Drea. And if you subscribed and rang the bell, then you will be the one being summoned as soon as I upload another video, go live, or post a comment in the community here. Thank you for showing up for day 6 of February. Thank you for being brave enough to feel things with me. And thank you for being part of this magical, messy community where even the cauldrons have commitment issues and the broomsticks refuse to fly straight after midnight. That's when the coven cackles loudest. Because every wobble carries wisdom, every crooked flight a charm come true. The moon winks knowing magic is never neat, only delightfully unpredictable. Feel free to share this video with a friend or loved being who might be carrying a story about themselves that was never true. Because sharing it helps them, and that too is a part of changing the stories that keep us stuck. And don't forget, bestie, your like is a little ink drop on the page of the algorithm, helping this story reach someone who needs it right on time. And then poof! Someone else wandering through their own chapter may stumble onto this one and feel a little less alone. I love you, messy bestie. If no one told you today they love you, then no, I told you first. Stay strong, stay messy, but don't forget your magic. I may be the witch, but you are the magic. You're the witch of the week, bestie. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.